Greetings Magic fans, and welcome to this unboxing for the new Eldritch Moon pre-release, where we start by opening the packs and seeing what we get. There's a lot of excitement about the new Planeswalkers in this set, so hopefully we'll get some in this one. As you can see, it's got the same style of Dex box as with the last one, only instead of Tameo's journal, this time it's just the image of Liliana with her zombie horde with the Eldritch Moon in the background. And let's see what we get. Blue dice, not bad. New set symbol, which is just Emrakul. And our promo. Collective effort. Very nervous looking Gideon leading an army of zombies. Has sorcery, 2 white and 1 other. Escalate, tap and untap creature you control to pay the escalate cost. Get more than one of the effects. One effect is destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Another one is destroy target enchantment. And put a 1/1/1 counter on each creature that target player controls. So for tapping extra creatures, you can get all 3 of those effects. It's a pretty good card. And let's see what else we get. As with second sets, there'll be some of the previous set, Shadows over Innistrad, as well as the new Eldritch Moons. So we'll do the Eldritch Moons first and see what we get. That's what we're all here for. First pack. We have the Laboratory Brute. When it enters the battlefield, put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. 3/3. And we're also looking for some of the new Emerge cards and some of the new melding ones that have 2 cards formed together. Terrarian, that's a good one. 1 mana, and Terrarian enters the battlefield tapped. Pay 2 and tap it, sacrifice Terrarian, add 2 mana in any combination of colours to your mana pool. When Terrarian is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. So a good bit of mana fixing there. We're focusing on the uncommons and rares, so a quick look through there, that's a good one. Alchemist's Greeting, 4 red and 1 red. Alchemist's Greeting deals 4 damage to target creature at madness cost and 1 and 1 red, so perfect for those madness decks. That's a good one for the human decks. Sigarden Priest, 1 white and 1 other. And you can pay 1 and just target non-human creature. Now this is one of the new meld creatures. A Graph Rats, 1 black and 1 other. Creature Rat. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you both own and control Graph Rats and a creature named Midnight Scavengers, exile them, then meld them into Chittering Host, which is a 5/6, and as you can see on the back, they form half of the card that is Chittering Host. Hopefully we will find the other half in one of these packs. Continuing, we've got the uncommons now. A Noose Constrictor, green, 1 green and 1 other. Creature Snake has reach, and discard a card. Noose Constrictor gets +1/+1 until end of turn. So it's a 2/2 reach, which you can potentially make a lot bigger. Next we have Unsubstantiate, 1 blue and 1 other. It's an instant spell, return target spell or creature to its owner's hand. So fairly good for just 1 blue and 1 other, since you can target spell or creature. Next we have Graph Harvest, 1 black. Enchantment, zombies you control have menace, and that's really good. Especially for all those zombie decks that are going to be improved by having Liliana in them. That's 3 and 1 black. Exile a creature card from your graveyard for a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. So that should make even more zombies as well. And finally the gold is Thalia's Lancers. 2 white and 3 other. Creature human knight, first strike. When Thalia's Lancers enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a legendary card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your library. And it's 4/4, so not only is it a fairly good creature with first strike, it lets you go searching for a legend. Which, within a white deck, you could have the new Thalia, or you could have Avacyn from the previous set, or any of the new legendary angels as well. And just a spider token there for the new legendary spider. Right, opening the next pack. Hopefully we'll get the other half of the Chittering Host. Certain Death is an interesting black spell. That's 1 black and 5 other. Destroy target creature its controller loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Bit pricey, but not too bad. Cathar's Shield is a good bit of equipment. Cost of 0. Quick creature has +0/+3 and has Vigilance. But a quick cost of 3. So it's handy. That and the new vampires there. 1 red for a Bold Impaler. It's a 1/2 with Bold Impaler. It's +2/+0 until end of turn for 1 red and 2 other. That's Prey Upon, that's a good one there. 1 green, target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. This is the flip card from this one. Tangleclaw Werewolf. 2 green and 2 other. Creature Werewolf Horror. Tangleclaw Werewolf can block an additional creature each combat, so it can block up to 2 creatures. 6 other and 1 green. Transform Tangleclaw Werewolf into a 4/6 called Fibrous Entangler. Creature Eldrazi Werewolf. 4/6. Vigilance. Fibrous Entangler must be blocked if able. Fibrous Entangler can block an additional creature at each combat. So it can block 2 creatures, and it has to be blocked. Next we have Long Road Home. It's an instant, white, 1 white and 1 other. Exile target creature at the beginning of the next instant. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control with a +1/+1 counter on it. So it's really just a way to get one of your creatures out of the way, or get it to come back later on with a bit of extra strength. But it can also be used to get enemy blockers out of the way. Next we have Mockery of Nature, Eldrazi Beast. Emerge 7 and 1 green. You may cast the spell by sacrificing a creature and paying the emerge cost reduced by that creature's converted mana cost. So say you had the Tangleclaw Werewolf in play. You could sacrifice it and reduce this one's emerge cost by 4. Next we have a black spell called Murder. Pardon me. It's 2 black and 1 other. Destroy target creature. Pardon me. And, Oath of Liliana. Lathe Oath of the Gatewatch. We have Oath of Liliana. Legendary enchantment, and it's her Oath for the Gatewatch. An Oath of Liliana enters the battlefield. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. At the beginning of each end step, if a planeswalker enters the battlefield under your control this turn, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. And that's very good in Commander or in Double Two-Headed Giant. So it targets both players for the sacrifice. Oh, and we've got the Human Wizard token. One of the Insect Wizards from the new Insect Horror card. I've got an advertisement there for the new set, Kaladesh. Got the Weirded Vampire. 1 black and 3 other for a Vampire Horror up 3/3. A Madness cost of 1 black and 2 other, so not too bad for a 3/3. Stanzia Banquet, that's a good one. Sorcery, 1 red and 2 others. Stanzia Banquet deals damage to target opponent equal to the number of vampires you control, and then draw a card. So good for the Vampire Madness decks. Let's see, here's the flip card. Uvenwald Captive. Defender, 1 green and 1 other. Tap, add green to your mana pool, or 5 and 2 green, transform Uvenwald Captive. Well, 1/2 to a 4/6 Uvenwald Abomination. Tap, add 2 blue, 2 colours to your mana pool, 4/6. Pardon me. Then we've got Deranged Whelp. The 2/1 Menace for 1 red and 1 other, so it's not too bad for a 2-drop. Hamlet Captain, 1 green and 1 other. It's a human warrior. When Hamlet Captain attacks or blocks another humans you control, get +1/+1 until end of turn. And it's a 2/2. So for just 2 mana, you're buffing your entire attack force as long as it's human. And then we've got Enchantment Lunar Force, 1 blue and 2 other. When an opponent casts a spell, sacrifice Lunar Force and counter that spell. So it's a counter spell that sits in play and just keeps going whenever you need it. Next we have Grim Flare. One green and 1 black for a creature human warrior. Trample. Grim Flare deals combat damage to a player. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put any number of them into your graveyard and the rest back on top of your library in any order. So he's basically helping you get Delirium. And for Delirium, he has Grim Flare gets +2/+2 as long as there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard. And it has 2 to raise, so he's a 4/4 trample with Delirium, and he helps you get it. And next we have, in this one, we have Borrowed Malevolence, black, escalate 2. Pay this cost for each mode chosen beyond the first. Choose one or both. Target creature +1/+1 until end of turn, or target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Make Mischief, that's a good one. That's 1 red and 2 other. Make Mischief deals 1 damage to target creature or player, and put a 1/1 red devil creature token into play with has. It deals 1 damage when this target creature or player when this creature dies. Ooh, we've got the Midnight Scavengers. When Midnight Scavengers enters the battlefield, you may return target creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to your hand. And melds with Graph Rats to become the Chittering Host. One of the new meld cards. Creature Eldrazi Horror, Haste, Menace. When Chittering Host enters the battlefield, other creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain Menace until end of turn. And it's a 5/6. So that's the most basic of the meld creatures you can get. The other ones are even more powerful. And hopefully we'll see more of those in future sets. We also have Subjugator Angel, which is a flying 4/3 for 2 white and 4 other. When Subjugator Angels enter the battlefield, tap all creatures your opponents control, so that's pretty good. But this is slightly better. We've got Haunted Dead. When Haunted Dead enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying onto the battlefield, so you gain 2 creatures for the price of 1. Discard 2 cards, return Haunted Dead from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped for 1 black and 1 other, and then you get the spirit again. So you can just keep bringing it back and getting the spirit and the zombie again. Next we have Advanced Stitchwing. Creature Zombie Horror. Flying, discard 2 cards, return Advanced Stitchwing from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. 1 blue and 2 other, so another one you can bring back from your graveyard. Its original price is 2 blue and 3 other, and it's a 3/4. And finally, for this pack, we have a Bedlam Reveller, a creature devil horror for 2 red and 6 other. Bedlam Reveller costs 1 less to cast for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard, has prowess, and has when Bedlam Reveller enters the battlefield, discard your hand and draw 3 cards. So if you're a bit low on cards, you can get this guy in to draw more. And one of the new zombie tokens. Let's see quickly what we get in the Shadows of Innistrad pack before moving on to the Eldritch Moon intro pack. Now, we've all seen these before, so let's get straight to the rares. Game Trail, not bad. I can always look for a Sorin or something, or a Jace. Ooh, a Rat Chance, that's not bad. Next, we are on to the intro pack. This is the Shallow Graves one, the blue and black one. And we have Noosecraft Mob there. Creature Zombie, 2 black and 4 other. When it enters the battlefield with 5/+1/+1 counterspells. 0/0 otherwise. Whenever a player casts a spell, remove a +1/+1 counter from Noosecraft Mob. If you do, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. Just open her up. See if I got anything other that's good in there. Ooh, we got a Crypt Breaker. Creature Zombie. 1 black and 1 other. And 1 to cast him. And tap and discard a card. Put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. So it just makes more zombies. Tap 3 untap zombies you control. You draw a card and you lose 1 life. So good for getting some more card draw. Then there's Elite. The others get +1/+1 for each creature card in your graveyard. That's fairly good. Not too much new stuff there. Ooh, Boon Emrakul, which is 1 black and 2 other for enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +3 and -3. And let's see what we get in the packs. Apologise for my cold today. Oh, another Midnight Scavengers. Oh, and the Hanweir Garrison. This is one of the other mellowed cards. Creature, human soldier, 1 red and 2 other. Human. Whenever Hanweir Garrison attacks, put 2 1/1 red human creature tokens onto the battlefield tapped and attacking, and it melds with the Hanweir battlements. To form a legendary Eldrazi Ooze with trample haste, and whenever the Hanweir the Writhing Township attacks, put 2 3/2 colorless Eldrazi horror creature tokens onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. It's a 7/4. Also have Geist of the Archives, a Defender. At the beginning of your upkeep, scry 1, and it has a 0/4. Spreading Flames. See 1 red and 6 other for an instant. Spreading Flames deals 6 damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures. Subjugator Angel again. And Spirit of the Hunt. Creature Wolf Spirit, 2 green 1 other. Flash, when Spirit of the Hunt enters the battlefield, each other creature you control, it's a wolf or werewolf, gets +0/+3 intelligence. So great for werewolf decks there. Taunt is not bad. 1 blue and 1 other for flying 2/1. Or Tanglecore Werewolf again. Changes into Fibrous and Tangle. And we've got a Nephalia Academy. Land. If a spell or ability an opponent controls causes you to discard a card, you may reveal that card and put it on top of your library instead of putting it anywhere else. And taps for colourless mana. That's not bad. Rise from the Grave, and this is a really good one. For 1 black and 4 other, you can put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. That creature is a black zombie in addition to its other colour types. So that's any creature. So an Eldrazi, even Emrakul, can be onto the battlefield under your control if it's in someone else's graveyard. Somberwald Stag, 2 green and 3 other for a creature elk, 4/3. When Somberwald Stag enters the battlefield, you may have it fight target creature you don't control. So it's kind of like a kill spell with it. Oh, and Gissa and Garalf, a nice mythic rare there. 1 black and 1 blue and 2 other. Legendary creature, human wizard. When Gissa and Garalf enters the battlefield, put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. During each of your turns, you may cast a zombie creature card from your graveyard. So they literally let you play any zombie from your graveyard and just keep bringing them back. And they're 4/4 as well. And that's all for this time, Magic fans. Hopefully we'll be bringing you some of our improved decks soon on our path to the Eldritch Moon series. And remember to like and subscribe.